Now, CIA veterans are raising concerns over US President Donald Trump's response to the nationwide demonstrations. Angela Cox has been looking into the issue, and Angie spoke to a former intelligence official.
That's right, Mel. Gail Held is a former CIA analyst, and she spent years monitoring the fall of democracies and the rise of dictators around the world. She's one of many people who are concerned about Donald Trump's use of military force. I asked her if democracy in America is at risk.
You know, I hate to say this, but I think that it is. When a government begins to take a forceful approach as its first step towards dealing with grievances of its people, there's a lack of trust.
Let's talk about Donald Trump's Bible stunt. He cleared crowds with tear gas and rubber bullets for what was a photo opportunity. What did you think about that?
When I saw that, I'm thinking Kim Jong-un on top of Mount Paktu on that white horse. But it seemed like he was trying to make a statement that he is some divine figure who is going to reunite us and, solve this problem. And when in reality, he's not. And I think he's scared.
Do you think he sees himself as a supreme leader?
He has always admired the uses of strength. He praised Deng Xiaoping for the Tiananmen Square crackdown, saying that that was a show of strength, and that's what, I'm paraphrasing, but that's what leaders do. He's praised Egypt's leader al-Sisi as his favorite dictator. He's talked about how President Xi Jinping in China now has it easy because he basically can rule by mandate. I think he is envious of that kind of authority, and if he can take that, that's what he wants. And we've seen him taking that authority throughout the last 3.5 years, and it's really, really a scary thing when his own party won't stand up and prevent him from doing it.
How is it that he seems to have this autonomous power? Where are the checks and balances in your system that he can essentially dictate how the country is run? Trump
has managed to bully, coerce, scare members of his party, people who should be those checks and balances, into going along with everything he wants to do. Trump wouldn't allow the CIA director or the director of national intelligence to hold a worldwide threat briefing this year. Why? Because he's afraid that there's going to be some information conveyed to the American public that is not in his best interest, his personal best interest. That's disturbing. Our checks and balances are not working, which raises the question of whether or not our democracy is failing. And unless change happens soon, I think that it is.
Thank you so much for joining us on The Latest. Gail Held.
Thank you.
Now, Mel, America is the most divided it's ever been in history, but there is a reason they call him Teflon Don. And despite the concerns a lot of people have about the way he's handled these race riots, there's every chance it could actually deliver him a win in November.
Wow, her words were really strong. She was really powerful.
She was.
Yeah, thanks, Ange, very much.